Hey everyone, and Dr. Erickson. This is Josh again with my last text type here, and I've decided to choose teen blogs, so blogs written by teens, or blogs for teens, so maybe blogs written by adults but targeted toward teens. At least in my school in the English department, this is something that's not really happening in our classrooms, and after browsing about 20 of these in the last hour or so, I don't know, I'm kind of humiliated that I have not been having students create blogs that look like this. Wow. So I've got 5 examples here. Firstly, I just kind of want to look at what you see when you land on these pages. So the first 3 tabs here have something similar going on, and that's like a hand-drawn, handmade sort of journal aesthetic. So when you see the font, it looks like it's handwritten. When you look at the images, a lot of these, um, are cartoonish or animated. They're not photos or photorealistic. And there's a lot of color. So as you click across, I think you're going to see that commonality. I think with whatever brings, they have more photos here. And then creme de la crop. So we have some cursive and some handmade illustrations there. Now, this blog, We the Urban, I think has more of I think like that modern magazine kind of vibe, maybe some minimalism going on, but all photos. Everything is a photo. Speaking of minimalism, check out Spencer Tweedy. Um, this is very minimalistic. This kid's blog is just a long stream of observations. Oh, sometimes we have photos. So that's what we see when we land. So organization, how are these laid out? The Rookie blog is, well, it's called Rookie Mag, and it's kind of set up as a blog that's laid out like a magazine. This is honestly a little overwhelming for me to look at, and maybe I just haven't looked at a lot of blogs, and this maybe reminds me what a student feels like when they look at a new text type for the first time. I think I experienced some cognitive dissonance for sure browsing these blogs before I started this video. So I think there's just so much color going on. I don't even know where to click. But as I scroll around and skim and scan, I see there's some sections down here. This is an editor's letter, and this is like the cover of this issue. And then this is a feed of recent posts. We have some social media links and some tags up here. For whatever bright things, I think this one hurts my head the least. It reminds me of a bulletin board with pins for different sections, but I can definitely see the organization here. Anywhere I put my mouse, I feel like I know where I'm going to go because of some kind of label or tag or subtitle. But yeah, this one altogether, I think it's got the like bulletin board vibe going on. Creme de la crop. It's a very huge header right here. And if you scroll down, boom, you've already got the beginnings of blogs going on. So you can start reading right off the bat. I actually really like that. As far as the layout, it's a little confusing for me. But now I see that on the right side, this is a sidebar. So there's things that are always on here. And these on the left, this feed is changing as posts are made. For We the Urban, I think this is pretty easy to navigate. This is like a conventional website, how they've been for at least, I don't know, 20 years. We've got a title. We have some links via tabs at the top. And then whatever it is they want to feature, that's on the front. For observations, like I said, it's just a big, long feed. You can really just scroll to your heart's content and read as much as you want to there. There are some links. There's a link here because this blog is becoming part of a book. So this links you to some information about that. That's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. And I love that some of these are animated. So what's important to blogs are the writing. So of course we need to look at some writing. This one is kind of like a blog / magazine. So some of these read like magazine articles, but if we look at this music review, I guess we could ask ourselves what makes this different from just a regular old magazine or anything else you're going to read. I love that it has, this is several different people creating this blog. It has the author's name. You can click that and go find that person's other work. We have a big title, subtitle. The music is embedded. That is really cool. And I like how there is a numbered list down here for each track with descriptions. There's also some tags down here if you're interested in these things. Share on social media. Here's some related articles. Really cannot run out of content in this format. So I think we could go look at whatever bright things. We want to see some writing. How about this? And this is a format that has become very popular, I think, for maybe starting 7 or 8 years ago. I think you just started seeing top lists everywhere, at least for like whole articles organized into some kind of list like this. I blame BuzzFeed and Huffington Post, but I'm sure that tradition goes back even further. So let's look at her top 5 tips for starting a bullet journal. I love the way that this is laid out. Already you can tell that this is a blog and not anything else with this hello friend there and the kind of conversational tone that goes on through this writing. Very casual, relaxed, laid back, not very academic. I like the layout here with these large numbers indicating the tips. I actually don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. I love how the conclusion is done. There you have it, my top 5 tips. And there's a kind of individual signature at the end. And look, an emoji. I can't believe it. That's pretty cool. And then there's hyperlinks within the article itself. So if I had more time, I think I would want to do a further exploration of things that I noticed, like in the actual writing in the blogs themselves. But I feel like that is kind of beyond the scope of this assignment. But overall, I'm really excited to have students start looking at blogs. Like, wow, I would love for my kids to be able to create something like this. And I think they would be really proud of it. I would like to, I want to do like a blog unit or side project or something coming up. This got me excited. Thanks for watching.